Hey guys, Break here. Welcome back to day 37 of the Gold Cap Challenge. Now I'm going to start the day just by running my flipping scan, and already the Fellwarts, which sold so well from yesterday, are back. Someone's posted a load at 120, which is ridiculous, but there's also a load at 150, which is equally ridiculous. And as we know, anything at that sort of range is going to make me crazy profits from milling. Now, things are still selling from yesterday, so I'm going to wait a little bit of time before we do the mailbox opening. But yeah, just wanted to do this real quick. Got a couple of augment runes that are selling cheap, but can't really be bothered to flip them just for 100 gold profit. The Dreamleaf, it's selling alright. We'll see about that, because it's definitely the Fellwart which makes me the most profit, as we saw the other day. But yeah, not bad. I don't know why people post Fellwart for 120 gold. It just means I make an absolute killing on my miller, inscriptor, whatever you call them. Scribe, that's the one. My scribe. Start my missions. Another 2,000 gold. Oh, it's only... To be honest, I always leave the missions if there's only a small chance I'm gonna get my bonus roll. There's really no point doing them, so I will wait till this one's done in an hour, and then I will send that one off just to guarantee the 2k gold. Just flying to go do my Blood of Sargeras world quest and get my Boon of the Blood Hunter drop. A lot of you were saying they don't get many Blood Hunter drops. I haven't found that at all. I've found they're still dropping really well. I don't think it's been nerfed or anything. As long as you've been online for a small amount of time and you then go kill a load of mobs, it's a really high chance that one of the shoulder enchants will proc and you'll get a drop, because that's just how it works. The more time you spend online, the more chance you have of getting a drop from monsters. I actually secretly ran a farm yesterday. I posted on my Battle.net, but again, because I'm online at a weird time for the US, there was only 1 or 2 people that were interested and they couldn't quite make it in time, so I had to do it on my own. It was one of the sort of 5-man farms where, unless you're farming with a group of 5 people, it's not worth it because the mobs spawn a lot slower and you just get less loot. But yeah, I was killing the elementals in... Where was I, guys? I was not in Mount High, I was in Winterspring, Frostwhisper Gorge. Farming the elementals there, because they drop some pretty good transmog and some essences, but I made about 20,000 gold and it just wasn't really worth it, so I deleted the footage because it was not very good, and yeah, was going to waste your time really. I'm going to do my Dire Maul farm for the Paladin Secret Artifact book, whatever it's called, Nat Pagel's Guide to Extreme Angling. Still selling for 15,000 gold each on my server, and I was selling at least one a day last time, so I'm going to try and get about 10 of them. Now, I tried yesterday, a lot of you suggested Dire Maul East, and I tried Dire Maul East yesterday, just jumping over the bridge and going to that first spot. It's supposed to be the quickest way, but none dropped in the whole 10 attempts I did. I maxed out my attempts for the hour, and I didn't get any drops, so I'm going to stick to my Dire Maul North, because that gets me more transmog, and from what I've seen, it gives me better drops of the book. So we will do that later, and hopefully I'll get some good profits. Just to prove my point, that's the first group of mobs that I engaged with today, and they drop a Bloodhunter's Quarry, and it gives me 5 bloods. Easy. Okay, I'm now going to farm for 1 hour, see how many thoroughly read copies of Nat Pagel's blah 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 I can get, as well as some good transmog items hopefully. So see you in an hour. Well, I've literally been going for 3 minutes and I've now got 2 of the books because it's dropped from my first little area right here twice in a row. So I'm just going to run out and reset because yeah, it's just so good. That's 30,000 gold in 3 minutes, which is crazy. Okay, so I farmed for an hour. It only says 40 minutes, but that's because I accidentally restarted it. So yeah, we got about 10,000 gold in transmog, and we got 4 thoroughly read books. It's annoying because I got 2 in the first 3 minutes, but then none dropped for ages. But still, they're 15k each. That's 60k plus the transmog. So that's 70k in an hour, which is pretty decent. And yeah, these sell a lot quicker than transmog, so it's quite quick gold rather than a normal transmog farm. So that was pretty nice. I'll just put these up on the auction house and wait till they sell. So as I was online for an hour farming, that means my sort of bad luck protection resets for the Bloodhunter's Quarry. So I go kill a few mobs and look, 2 drop at once, which is really good. So I know a couple of you said you don't get many drops, but I've been getting quite a few. Great, we got 1 from one bag and only 3 from another. So not great, but still 4 bloods, not bad. We're back to 22, which means we can do some more crafting. We're crafting every day. We're crafting, hey, hey, hey. Should probably release an album with that. But if you saw, I'm making 50,000 gold from 90,000 spent. So not bad. My profits are always a bit more than what it says because that just takes into account the market value, but I usually buy the mats below market value. As you saw yesterday, I have my macros which I spam in trade, and I've been getting quite a few cheap chaos crystals, Leylight shards, etc., pandemonites just from that. So it's just increasing my profit margins even more, which is nice. Okay guys, it's the next day and I just got really lucky when I was farming some mobs for my Boon of the Bloodhunter proc. I got this 855 BOE neck, requires level 101, so it's one of the ones that the twinks want to buy. It's got avoidance as well, which is not quite as good as leech, but still it's pretty good. And yeah, as you can see, 835 and 840 are going for about 43,000 on my server, and they don't have the third stat either. Mine's 855 with the third stat. So yeah, I put it on for 100,000 gold. It might even be too cheap to be honest, but I don't think many people are keening the 101 BOEs at the moment, so 100k is a good deal and it should sell reasonably quickly. In other news, I have been buying up a load of Fellwort reasonably cheap. I would say this stuff I bought for around 170, 175 gold a piece, and I've got 600 of them. That means I spent around 110,000 gold on this Fellwort, so I'm going to mass mill it all and we'll see what sort of profits we can make. So that took about 30 seconds and the total value of all of these are 225k. So that is over 100k, about double my money, just from milling into the pigments. Now these pigments have all sold since I sold them last time. They all sell on the auction house really quick, and yeah, it's a crazy way to make gold to be honest. As long as you can buy up the Fellwort for cheap, you're going to be making a lot of gold with the mass milling. Now with this method, each salad pigment cost me about 90 gold. When I'm mass milling, I just worked out, and the Tome of Tranquil Minds are 210 gold. So that's about 120 gold per Tome of Tranquil Mind, which is ridiculous. If I can make, say, 200 of these, that's 200 times 120, 22k, whatever that is. And they should sell really quick, so I'm going to make a few of these as well and we'll see how quick those sell. So much undercutting guys, but if you want to make a lot of gold from the auction house, you're going to have to undercut. Obviously with TSM this becomes a lot easier because you can just scroll your mouse wheel, it will cancel everything that's been undercut and you can repost it pretty quick. Even so, it still takes a bit of time, but it's going to triple or quadruple your sales, to be honest, if you're doing that. If you're not, then you're going to very rarely sell things because, especially on Hypop servers, everyone's just going to undercut you. We're checking on my pets, we're checking on my pets, we're checking on my pets on my different realms. Pets sell so well on this realm. Look at this, 170k or something. Just sold 4 pets. 340,000 gold I've got just on this character. It's incredible. If we go on to accounting, Hate Spark the Tiny, which I bought for 40,000, just sold for 76,000. And the Spectral Tiger, which I bought for about 50,000, I just sold for 80,000. So there's some really good profits there. The pen, which I bought for like 5,000, sold for 15. And what else? Oh, the Fire Spirit, which I bought for like 2,000, sold for 5,000. Those of you wondering, why do you have gold on this server? What's the point? Well, I'll show you. I can do exactly the same thing on this realm. This Somstrock sells for 5,000 on average. It's 1,000 on this realm. Same for the Ore Eater, sells for 6,000 on average. 1,000 on this realm. Dark Moon Eye sells for 20,000 on average. It's 5,000 on this realm. You guys get the idea. I can just do the exact same thing. So not only can I simply buy WoW tokens on this server, but I can very easily buy pets and sell them back on my main server. This works especially well for the expensive TCG pets. Here this Landro's Lichling is only 50,000 gold, but I think on my server it's going for 60 or 70, so not only do I transfer the gold back, but I make even more profit. Definitely buy that up. Got 30,000 gold on this server as well. Bought each of these pets for about 5,000. I bought the Darkmoon for about 3,000. And yep, doubling my profits again. So I bought a couple of TCG pets. You saw me buy the Landro, and it's going for 65k on my server, which is really nice. And the Sand Scarab's going for 63k, which I bought for about 40k. So that's really nice. A couple of others as well. So I'm gonna get quite a lot of the gold back already. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep trading my gold between the servers, building it up. It's such an easy way to get gold and I love it. So we're going to finish the day just by opening up my mail. We've got 114, so this is going to take a while. And look, 180,000 gold just in the first 50. What have we sold? Some Tomes of Illusions, some mats, a lot of my pigments that I got from milling, a few enchants, the Saber's Eyes, those gem chips that I got from prospecting, some more enchants, and yeah, huge range of stuff, but I'm glad the inscription things sell. A couple of glyphs as well there, so I'm very glad about the inscription being a success. So another 140,000 here. Again, a few pigments, a load of glyphs as well. The glyphs about look at all these glyphs. They've sold really well, which I'm very pleased about. Again, some Saber's Eyes, some tomes. So that's, what was that, 130? So that's 300,000 gold in the mail over 1 or 2 days, so that's really nice. And the last 14 mail, again, a few enchants, a few tomes, a few Saber's Eyes, another 50k. I like, is good. So that was 56k, and how much did we get from the other? 330. So that's basically 390,000 gold in one mailbox opening. Is that the biggest mailbox opening we've ever done? Possibly. But yeah, I'm pleased with how everything's going, so let's just keep it all up. But that's about it for today, guys. Thanks very much for watching, and until next time, see ya!